Many of today's leaders are being scrutinized more than ever, whether it's in traditional media or across social platforms. Business decisions, especially those that impact people's livelihoods, are subject to public dissection. Nowhere is this truer than in the tech industry, where CEOs are often viewed as celebrities and company cultures are deeply embedded in our daily lives. One of the most troubling trends in corporate America today is the knee-jerk reaction of mass layoffs in response to economic downturns. Despite decades of research proving that layoffs are detrimental to both individuals and corporate performance, they remain a go-to move for many executives looking to appease shareholders and cut costs. What is ironic when it comes to numbers, that data doesn't lie. Layoffs often do more harm than good. A growing body of evidence suggests that layoffs, while providing short-term cost savings, often inflicts long-term damage on companies. Studies show that layoffs result in loss of institutional knowledge. Employees who are let go take with them years of experience, client relationships, and problem-solving expertise, and these losses are difficult and costly to replace. There's weakened employee engagement. Remaining employees often experience survivor's guilt, fear for their job security, and disengagement, which leads to decreased productivity. There's higher voluntary turnover. When layoffs occur, high-performing employees often leave preemptively, fearing instability. There's lower innovation. A fearful and disengaged workforce is unlikely to take the risk necessary for an innovation. They make it hard for companies to remain competitive. So what are some cues for leadership that matter? Well, as an organizational health professional, I recognize that leadership is not just about making numbers work. It's about shaping perspectives and perceptions and creating stability and fostering trust. When leaders resort to mass layoffs, they send a powerful message. Employees are expendable. This message, even if unintended, erodes the psychological contract between employee and employer. In my upcoming book, The Biology of Business, I explore how businesses, like biological systems, thrive through adaptation, communication, and resilience, not through amputation. Just as the human body doesn't randomly discard cells during times of stress, businesses should be strategic about talent retention. There are some innovative alternatives to layoffs. Rather than resorting to workforce reductions, here are 3 innovative approaches that forward-thinking leaders might consider. Number 1, internal mobility and reskilling. Instead of layoffs, offer employees opportunities to upskill or transition into roles where they can add value, or add more value for that matter. Temporary salary reductions and furloughs. Consider executive pay cuts or temporary furloughs as a means to retain talent while managing the financial strain. 3, revenue sharing models and employee ownership. Providing employees with a stake in company success creates long-term alignment and engagement. Leadership isn't about making the easy choice, it's about making the right choice. What's your take? Drop a comment below, let's discuss. Remember to join us for the Behavioral Echoes podcast and our monthly Cues for Leadership webinars, and we'll see you in Layoffs Part 2.